you are undertaking a great deal of value to your life, so you got to be more careful than anyone else. So here are some few habits you are supposed to drop if surely you want to flip your life around within the next 6 months. So without wasting a lot of time, we are going to get started with these habits. And please give this video a like, leave a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. The first habit you will have to drop if surely you want to change your life in the next 6 months is lust. Okay, lust is one habit that our community considers as being one of the best habits. But please, if you don't take it carefully, it can readily destroy your life without you even noticing, without giving you a second chance. Okay, as a man, sleeping around with just any woman doesn't make you a strong man. Instead, it obstructs your focus, and then it distracts you from focusing on one of the most important aspects of your life, and it also makes you weaker, and it gives you chances of actually acquiring sexually transmitted infections, and it also destroys your chances of meeting your soul mate. Okay, so you got to avoid the habit of lust in order to focus and in order to change in the next 6 months. And one of the other important things about lust is that lust tries to distract you from your own creator, because he doesn't like it 100%. Once you engage in it, he wishes that you change and stop that way. But since if you don't, he will just abandon you for a meanwhile until you apologize and you decide to change. He will always be ready to come back in your life. So please your creator by turning away from the habit of lust, and see change coming in your life within the next 6 months. The next habit you are supposed to drop in order to change in the next 6 months is laziness. Laziness readily kills a lot of people. Okay, if you're solely lazy, every kind of work will seem to be very difficult. Okay, you will look at a work and just all what you see is negative part of the work alone. Okay, yet you will see many more other people trying to do the same work, accomplishing a lot of it, but just because of your laziness, you only see negativity. Avoid being lazy. Give every work you're doing your best. Otherwise, since then, that's when you begin to see better results. The third habit you have to drop in order to change within the next 6 months is drug abuse. This is the silent killer of all. Okay, you can smoke or take alcohol for a day or a week, you don't see any change. But if you repeatedly do that for 10 years, that's when you begin to battle with conditions, chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and many more other conditions like organ failure and so on, and cancers all in. And your possibility of doing it for the next 10 years is 100% possible. Why? Because the more you do it, the many days you get involved in drug abuse, the more you get addicted, and the more your chances of stopping it gets increased. So try to drop the habit of drug abuse if surely you want to change. The fourth habit you have to drop in order to change in the next 6 months is escape your comfort zone. Okay, if you look at most successful people today, you realize that these are people who have a lot of money, but they don't enjoy being comfortable. That is why you see them continuously taking risks. And yet you and me, who do not have any other thing anymore, we want to be comfortable, we want to sleep as long as we want, we really do not want to do things that doesn't make us uncomfortable. That is not the way to go. In order to change, you have to start doing things that make you uncomfortable. Read that hard book which you are unable to read fast, which is somehow tough. Do uncomfortable things as much as you can, so as to change in the next 6 months. The fifth habit that you have to drop in order to change in the next 6 months is building excuses for your mistakes. This will not only cover you from your mistakes, or will not only save you from your problems. Instead, it's going to deceive your mind that making mistakes is actually okay, because many people might at the end of it all accept your excuses and move on, but the reality is that you won't correct your mistakes. Make sure to take 100% responsibility of your mistakes and try to correct them instead of building excuses. Anything small happens, it couldn't have been like this and this did not happen, if so and so supported me, if those kinds of excuses will never move you anywhere. Within the next 6 months, you have to stop the habit of building excuses. The sixth habit you will have to drop in order to move forward within the next 6 months is stop talking lies. Okay, when you talk lies to many people, you actually think that you are just talking to people, but one thing you don't understand is that those lies also stick deep down in the base of your brain. So try to embrace speaking the truth. Speaking the truth will only save you and will also relieve you, and but talking lies will actually also embed themselves in the base of your brain, and they will also influence you much more than the people to whom you actually speak the lies. Please scan yourself within these 6 habits that we have just discussed in this video and see which one exactly is holding you back more than the rest, and try to get started by that particular one. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this far. Don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section, and don't also forget to share this video with your friends, because they might also benefit from this video just as you have done. Thank you. I'll see you again in my next video.